well, you were the king of that. I mean, when we used to DJ together, you were the absolute king of that stuff. Because I used to do the more kind of modern stuff upstairs, and then downstairs was just like your arena.
Well, my sort of policy was nothing after 89.
Yeah, no
Downstairs.
music exists after 1989.
Yeah, and it really worked, didn't it, in the days?
It really did, yeah. That place was rammed every weekend.
It was good fun. We had them eating out of the palm of our hands.
We really did. Those were the days. Getting home at 4:30 in the morning.
Anyway, we digress.
We do digress.
That's a good word for a Thursday as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just going to sort of kill off the music for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Right, let's sort of, this company, because I'm intrigued now.
Yeah.
It's not a market stall, we've established.
No, it's not a market stall.
How did you start?
It started because I have been a toy collector since 5 years old. I'm 37 this year, and since the age of 5, I've been a toy collector.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, see, there's secret stuff that not everybody knows about me. Because in this day and age now, it's okay to be a toy collector.
Yeah.
It's okay to collect action figures. It's okay to collect vinyl toys.
But you say that, I mean, there's things I wish I'd collected and kept.
Yeah, exactly.
I had that Evil Knievel. Do you remember I don't know if you remember that, Evil Knievel?
Yes, yeah.
With the wind-up
and the
thing.
pull. Yeah, I completely remember that, yeah.
Why we're doing hand motions on radio, but there
because
you go.
it's expressive. It's very expressive. But no, I very much, I've always been a toy collector. And I've always been collecting some nature of toys. And when I was in my teens, I was collecting toys as well as vinyl because I was DJing.
Yeah.
And there was always comic books in there and all this kind of stuff. So the toy company came about because I started collecting. As you get older, you get more discerning. And I don't necessarily want something from, Sainsbury's or the toy aisle. There's nothing wrong with those places.
I mean, I get the impression you sort of collect, what's the best way to describe it, is...
designer.
I don't know if designer is the word.
Designer would be
sort of the indie stuff.
Definitely the indie
not
stuff.
Mainstream.
Yes, completely.
Have you always collected not mainstream?
No, because I mean, up until like many years ago, not mainstream toys weren't available. To the general market. It was the kind of thing where you had to get the fanzine, you had to get the specialist magazine, you had to cut the coupon out, send it away with the check, hope for 28 days by the door.
So you're sort of heavily reliable on internet, I'd imagine.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff now with the internet as well where, when you're in that position where you're looking at something and you're going, okay, can I get this and how much is it going to cost and all this kind of stuff. And I've not always been in that because obviously I've gone through my stages of Star Wars and Masters of the Universe, Thundercats, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, all of those toy lines that mean a lot to me, and very much influence what I do now. But then as I kind of got older, I started collecting. I don't like the terminology adult toys for the obvious reason, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, but action figures that have more of an adult theme. So you would buy an action figure, say, of Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or Brandon Lee's character from The Crow or King Kong or Godzilla or that kind of thing. And that's the kind of stuff because the word adult collectible really does conjure up the wrong image. So it's... yeah, you laugh. So it's one of those things where I've always been in that situation where I've been collecting something and collecting... whether it be vinyl toys from Japan or whether it be action figures from the United States. Yeah. And the company came about because the majority of what I had got into collecting was stuff that was imported. It was all about stuff that was imported. I was like, right, I want to get this, but I can't buy this Godzilla toy unless I get it from Japan. Yeah. I want to get this action figure, and I can't get this unless I get it from New York or I get it from California. Yeah. So the whole point of me starting this thing was I got fed up with paying import charges. Right. It's like, because everything that comes into the country from Japan or the United States or wherever has an import fee attached to it.
It's quite high at some point,
It is. You'd look at 20% VAT plus your international shipping and all this kind of stuff. So I basically said, there's got to be a better way to do this. There has to be a better way of me doing this. Yeah. And there is. So I did it. So basically I turned around and went, yeah, there is a better way of doing this. So I started reaching out to the people that I knew. I started reaching out to the companies and saying, what about this? What about this? What if I bring it in, en masse, and then I can provide it to the people here? And it took a long time. It took like 6 months for people to actually believe that we had the product that we said that we had, because people didn't believe it. Because now a lot of the product that we actually sell, you can't even go to specialist shops in this country and buy it because they don't have it on the shelf.
Right.
So it's literally a situation.
No, see, I thought these specialist shops you could pretty much get everything you get.
No.
Right.
The world of designer toys is vast, vast, and the stuff I don't even know about. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know about, and I keep learning. It's a learning curve all the time. So it's one of those where I'm kind of going, I want this.
Yeah.
If I want this, there is a contingency of people out there that want this.
Yeah.
There's enough people who are as bonkers as I am who will buy it. I'm going to bring it in.
I'm not even going to comment on that.
Yeah.
You are definitely bonkers.
Completely.
So is it sort of the import charges and the VAT and all that, is that what led to you thinking, do you know what, I'll do my own company?
Yeah, exactly. That exactly was the point. I was fed up of paying import and paying that kind of stuff from the United States, from Japan, from the rest of the world, and then waiting for all that time. So what I did, I said, right, I'm going to get that stuff and I'm going to have it here and have it on mainland United Kingdom so they can buy it from us, and our customers and our client base can buy it from us and have it there in 3 days like they would buying something from this country.
If I had a hat on, I'd tip it to you, sir.
Thank you.
But I don't. Anyway, well, you sort of, as I've mentioned before, ex-Central Station DJ.
That's right.
You've, as I am, you've always been into music.
Very much so.
You've chosen 4 tracks for this evening.
Yeah.
With stories or meanings or sort of thing, explanations behind them.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, when you said to me, pick some records to come on the show, and you specified 80s and you specified either extended or remixed, I was like, this is great, because this kind of fits in with the kind of stuff I listen to anyway. Because, I'm very old in my ways, and I kind of, I grew up with a particular type of music. I love a particular type of music. So for me to pick these records, I was like, okay, well, what do I pick? So the first record that I've picked tonight is very much intertwined with my love of comic books.
Right.
Because everything that I do and everything that I'm into and that kind of thing, it's all very much... There's always a comic book element in what we're manufacturing at the moment, in what I sell. Because comics is very much a mainstream of pop culture now, especially with the Avengers and DC Universe and everything like that. But one of my favourite graphic novels of all time is Alan Moore's Watchmen. Right? I love Watchmen. It's one of my... It's an incredible, defining book that left a massive influence on me when I read it. And when it was made into a film in 2009, so it's 10 years old this year, and Zack Snyder directed it, the soundtrack to that was just outstanding. So I was like, how do I get a record in there that kind of gets with the 80s and all this kind of stuff? And I had to pick this. This is Leonard Cohen.
Yeah.
First We Take Manhattan.
And it's a special remix,
it's the
isn't it?
Spiral Tribe extended mix, yeah.